Hey everyone, Dan here. Before we get into it, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. And keep in mind that these are my own thoughts, opinions, and ideas. These are not meant to be, nor should you take them as investment or trading advice in any way, shape, or form. Do your own due diligence, put in the work for yourself, and make your decisions based on that. Enjoy. All right, folks, here we are on Thursday, February 1st. We're going to take a look at Lucid today. So Lucid at this moment is about flat, but the story came out, so I thought we'd take a look at it. Lucid shares are trading higher on Thursday, adding to gains of more than 30% over the last week. Here's a look at what's going on. Lucid rallied approximately 27% to start the week as several EV stocks bounced back following broader weakness in the sector over the last month. Tesla had been leading EV stocks lower in recent sessions after reporting a second straight quarter of disappointing financial results. But Tesla and several EV stocks caught a bid on Monday. Lucid shares also appear to be benefiting from a new partnership. This partnership will provide Lucid with aluminum sheets with various specifications for its U.S. factories. Lucid also appointed this person to be responsible for their legal affairs globally, providing strategic legal guidance to support the company. Lucid shares now appear to be moving on continued momentum. It's worth noting that several EV makers, including NIO, XPeng, and Li, reported strong deliveries for January on Thursday. So, to me, there's a couple of things happening here. The stock's up a bit. We can zoom out and see what the actual picture looks like. They appointed this person legal. They have this partnership, and other companies reported good deliveries. To me, this doesn't shout like, something that's going to be sustainable in terms of like a strong move for Lucid. Now, could this at least sort of like provide some stabilization and maybe give it an opportunity to recover? Sure. Do I feel like it's a catalyst that's going to really, hammer home the beginnings of a recovery in and of itself? Not really. Hiring someone for your global legal strategy, a partnership where Saudi Arabia is going to supply you with some materials, and other companies having good delivery numbers, to me, I would just sort of be like, well, why wouldn't folks be mostly interested in going to those other companies? Unless folks are like, this is so distressed, eventually Lucid will sort of have some of the similar reports and we'll be in early. Risky move, obviously, but we'll see. For the time being, on the chart, what it's doing is it's on a steep downtrend resistance, broke through for a couple of days and trying to hold it for the moment, but catching strong resistance at this like 376, 377 level we had on the chart. See it wicked through it here, wicked off of it here, and now today, at least so far, not being able to even make contact with it. So we'll see how that plays out, but mostly just levels above at the moment on the Webull chart because it's been such a long distressed stock. Here on the think or swim side of things, we see trigger and fire played out really well. So really, really good call out by the TTM squeeze indicator as it was hugging the mid-range of the channel and had a little bit of a move there before it actually fired. So a little bit of a counter trend move before it actually fired. And then, it took that puppy when it fired from about 430 or so down to 254. So huge move percentage-wise. Well out of the channel. Tried to come back in, caught resistance off of the wave cloud, got pushed back out again, and now a strong move up. That's the same move that we see here. Strong move up to get back to the mid-range of the channel. But we'll see if it's able to hold that or not. But to me, I'm still quite skeptical of, what any of these sort of like fairly on the fringe, news items, if you will, mean for Lucid, and if it could actually make any meaningful dent in this otherwise very banged up stock. But, obviously we'll see. First things first would be holding the mid-range of this channel and getting some motion toward the upside, killing the rest of this bearish momentum on the histogram, which for the time being, it's, doing a decent job with. So we'll see if it amounts to anything or not. But, Yeah, I don't know. That's, great numbers from other companies, and some pretty lackluster. It felt like they're trying to jam some things into there that maybe weren't the most impressive things, but they're like, let's write a story and put a few different things in there and see if we can just, put it out into the world. So we'll see what it means, but on the Webull side of things, like I said, this 377 proving to be really tricky at the moment, so that's going to be pretty critical to prevent Lucid from coming down and just sort of re-engaging with this downtrend resistance again, whether that means it sits just outside of it or if it even gets drawn back down into it. We'll see. I would say as of note, it did have this nice double bottom here too in the like mid 250s. So we'll see if that double bottom from which it pushed off of can hold, and maybe it'll just put in a little bit of a flag or a pennant here. We'll see. All right, folks. I hope that your trading week has been going well, and as always, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next video.